Attention, Real Madrid fans. Breaking news that could completely change the course of the biggest club in the world. Real Madrid has just closed a deal for a new defender, is preparing a €1 million offer to lure Rodri from Manchester City, and may be about to negotiate Rodrigo's departure. The next few weeks promise to be decisive for the future of the merengue squad. But before I tell you all the details, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on everything happening at Real Madrid firsthand. Breaking news. William Saliba, the 24-year-old French centre-back from Arsenal, is at the centre of Real Madrid's radar. The merengue club is moving forward with a deal to sign the player in this transfer window. Meanwhile, the British newspaper The Sun revealed that Real Madrid is preparing a €115 million offer to sign Rodri, a key piece in Manchester City's midfield. And that's not all. Liverpool is ready to submit a formal proposal for Brazilian forward Rodrigo, who has lost space in the squad under Xabi Alonso. Let's break it down. Real Madrid is going through tense and expectant days behind the scenes of the transfer market. The board is watching closely for a potential official offer from Liverpool in the coming days to sign Rodrigo. The English club is emerging as the main contender for the merengue number 11 and sees the Brazilian as the ideal reinforcement for their attacking line. Liverpool's plan is to finalize the sale of Luis Diaz to Bayern Munich first, and then go all in on the pursuit of Rodrigo. Rodrigo, who arrived at Real as one of the greatest promises in Brazilian football, is experiencing a dip in prestige. Once a guaranteed starter under Ancelotti, the forward has seen limited playing time under Xabi Alonso. In the recent Club World Cup, he started only the first match and was left out of the rest, even though he was fully fit. For many, that was a clear sign that he's not part of the new coach's main plans. If Liverpool's offer is deemed satisfactory, the merengue board is not expected to place major obstacles in the player's departure. Meanwhile, another major move is underway. Rodri, from Manchester City, is Real Madrid's dream signing to strengthen the midfield. According to The Sun, the Spanish club is preparing a £100 million offer, around €115 million. Coach Pep Guardiola considers Rodri irreplaceable in his tactical system, but in the face of such a massive offer, City's board might at least listen. Rodri played a crucial role in City's historic season, winning titles and even being named the best player in the world with the Ballon d'Or. Real knows it will be a tough negotiation and is willing to be patient, even considering the possibility of making a move under better terms in 2026, when Rodri enters the final year of his contract. Rodri's arrival would be a monumental reinforcement for coach Xabi Alonso. The player would bring balance, tactical intelligence, and leadership to a midfield that already features talents like Camavinga, Valverde, and Bellingham. But of course, if the deal doesn't move forward, the club may look for less costly alternatives in the European or South American markets. On the other hand, the board is also eyeing the defense. David Alaba's situation has been internally discussed, and there's speculation that the Austrian might leave the club, having failed to become the key figure many expected. Because of this, Real Madrid is actively seeking reinforcements for the backline. William Saliba from Arsenal is emerging as a strong candidate. The Frenchman stood out in the last edition of the Champions League, especially in the quarterfinals when the Gunners eliminated Real Madrid. Saliba impressed the coaching staff with his defensive solidity and quality in building from the back. At 24, he's considered an elite defender with plenty of room for development. The board is studying a possible move, but knows it will be a complex operation. According to sources close to the club, Arsenal will only start negotiations at €100 million, a figure Real currently considers too high. Mikel Arteta doesn't want to lose a crucial player and has already made it clear that Saliba is untouchable in Arsenal's sporting project. Even so, the mere fact that Saliba is on Madrid's radar shows the club remains committed to investing in young, proven talents who can quickly adapt to a star-studded squad. The search for a new centre-back is real and will be a top priority for the board until the end of the transfer window. In addition to Saliba, Ibrahima Konaté's name, also from Liverpool, was floated as an option, but has lost strength in recent hours. The merengue board believes Saliba has a more compatible profile with the team's style and the tactical demands of Xabi Alonso. Another key point is that the signings of players like Saliba and Rodri are not just technical but also strategic. Real Madrid is preparing for a new era of dominance in European football, and the board knows it must build a squad capable of competing at the highest level not only in La Liga but also in the Champions League. Moreover, with the Santiago Bernabéu stadium renovation nearly complete, the club aims to attract new sponsors and further elevate the Real Madrid brand. Having big names on the field is essential for this goal. The fans also play a crucial role in this scenario. The support of the Madridista crowd can be decisive in speeding up negotiations and showing the players that wearing the white shirt means being part of one of the most iconic symbols in world sports. With that in mind, the board is working behind the scenes to ensure the right players arrive at the right time. Internally, there's also ongoing discussion about balancing the squad with experienced players and young talents. The potential arrival of Rodri and Saliba fits perfectly into this plan. Both are in their physical prime, already have international experience, and still have many years of top-level football ahead. The idea is to build a solid backbone that can sustain the club for the next 5 to 7 years. Finally, there's growing behind-the-scenes talk in the corridors of the Santiago Bernabéu. Xabi Alonso is said to have given full approval for the signings of Rodri and Saliba. The coach sees them as key pieces to solidify his style of play and turn Real Madrid into an even more dominant team on the pitch. This shows that these moves are not just market-driven but part of a well-structured sporting project. Behind the scenes, there's also increasing expectation about the impact of these signings on the youth divisions. With experienced and elite players like Rodri and Saliba joining, the young prospects from Castilla and other youth levels will have role models of excellence and professionalism to look up to, raising the standard of performance and learning throughout the club's sporting structure. Real Madrid understands that investing in the academy ensures long-term sustainability, but also recognizes the need to bring in star players to keep the club among Europe's elite. Spanish media already speculate that if Saliba joins Real Madrid, Nacho Fernandez could lose even more space in the squad. Despite being a versatile and experienced defender, the Spaniard is at the end of his contract and may look for new challenges. This opens the door for a complete overhaul of the defense, with Eder Militao and Rodrigo remaining as the only established names. In midfield, Rodri's presence could transform the way Real Madrid plays, allowing Bellingham even more freedom to get forward. What do you think about these moves? Should Rodrigo be sold? Is it worth spending big on Rodri? And is Saliba the right name to reinforce Real Madrid's defense? Leave your opinion in the comments, like the video, and share it with other Madridistas to help grow our channel. Thanks for watching, Madridista. See you next time with more breaking news from the biggest club in the world.